Hey, what's up, guys? Hope you're doing well. Hope you guys are staying safe out there and you're not going too crazy in the house with kids or anything like that. But I wanted to make this video for you guys because a lot of people I know are making that transition from a traditional business to an online business. They're trying to beef up their social media profiles, they're trying to get their websites in order, and they're trying to get their funnels in order as well. And so, one of the things that comes with beefing up your profiles online is creating content. Now, a lot of people, they don't know where to start with content. They don't know what to structure it or how to structure it. They don't know the videos that they need to make, the posts that they need to make. So I wanted to help you guys kind of solve that problem, because I know when I, create my posts, create my videos, there's a strategy behind it and there's actually organization behind it. It's not just throwing it up, every other day whenever I want to. It's actually more deliberate on the messages that I want to display to you guys, I want to teach you guys. So wanted to just show you guys the little content strategy that I use that I actually went to a mastermind for when I was in Puerto Rico. And this strategy just kind of helps you organize things. So if you're a business owner and you just don't know how to organize your content or what content needs to be created, then this will really help you out, and it helped me out a lot as well. So for your business, you have to kind of know what your siren calls are. That's just a term that they use for what is going to grab these people's attention, right? So over here, you have your siren calls, and I'll give you some examples. But your siren calls are just going to be what people gravitate towards. Okay, so what gets their attention, and then the left-hand side is going to be a couple different avenues that you can go down. Okay, so on the left-hand side, we have your topics. Okay, you may not be able to see that, but it's your topics. So this actually creates a grid. So I'm going to do 3x3 just to allow you guys to see it there, but you can do 5x5, even 8x8. That gives you plenty of content and ideas to go off of, okay? So your siren calls are at the top, and your topics are on the left. So I'm going to go ahead and erase the siren calls and give you guys examples of what that is. So a siren call for me as a digital marketer is to say, how to get more leads online with spending less money, or how I was able to generate 157K in 47 days. Do you guys want to know the strategy? Well, yeah, of course, right? That gravitates to your attention, or that grabs your attention, excuse me. So the people gravitate towards the message. So here could be, a case study that you did. So a case study. It can be some news on your industry, and it can be something around yourself. So, something that you see business owners struggle with and you want to provide value to. So this would just be a value post, for example. Okay? So you tailor this to your industry, and then on your topics, on the left-hand side here, you have myths, you have objections, and then the third one, this list can go on forever if you just look at videos and you kind of see what angle that they're going for. But then this can just be help. So again, you can play with this. I've built content grids that are 5x5, and I have tons of different videos. But typically, myths, objections, and stuff that can really help you and help your audience, grow your audience with valuable content. So, for example, then you just choose one of these cubes. So myths and news. So let's say Facebook comes out with a new update. I would say, oh, you want to know one of the myths that people have, or one of the misconceptions that people have when it comes to Facebook ads, that it's really expensive to do so. Well, right now it's not, and here's why. So I just did a post like that about CPMs. Cost per 1,000 impressions have actually dropped tremendously, and all the marketers I know are having a field day, including myself, because the costs have dropped like crazy. So there you go. There's the piece of content done. Now, objections. I can handle that with a case study, right? So the case study, how I generated 20K last week for a client in the midst of the coronavirus. Just because the coronavirus is going on does not mean that you can't generate more revenue. Or I just generated about 438 leads in 3 days for one of my clients the past 3 days. So just because it's going on does not mean that you shouldn't be advertising online, right? So that is very important. Now, one of the other ones can be value and help. So this one's it's purely value based. I just want to help you guys, And this is just a video on how to create your content. So there's a lot of different avenues that you can go towards. So now if you are like an accountant, right? There's a small business application loans for disaster relief right now for the coronavirus. You can create a video on how to do that. There are, you know, for lawyers, you can do, you know, what should you do if you're a divorce lawyer? Like, what should you do in the midst of, you know, one of the hardest periods of your life? Like, how can you cope with that? That'd be a helpful one, right? Now, the objections, you know, lawyers are expensive. Well, you know, you kind of get what you pay for in that industry, right? So there's a lot of different things that you can use, but I hope that content grid helps you. And again, you organize it with what will grab people's attention. At the top, you can call that your siren calls. And then, again, the topics that you want to cover. So like the number one thing, myths, struggles, pain points, things like that. And then you organize your content that way. So I hope that helps. If you find value of it, go ahead and comment below, share it with your friends. And if you know a business owner that is struggling with their content, just go ahead and tag them below. I'd love for them to take a look at this, and hopefully that helps them organize during this whole time. So looking forward to seeing you guys in the next video.